Alrighty guys, as you keep bringing into the Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. I know, it is pretty late on this, so do forgive me. I do have 18 TP, so the end result is going to look very, very bad in terms of when we're looking at our overall leaderboard ranking. But we're just going to go up to the first boss fight right here. This is the team we are going to be using. So as of new characters we're going to be using, it is going to be this Zenkai Zamasu, right? If I haven't summoned yet on the new banners. I am going to summon on them. If I get the Cell and the Frieza, that probably will be in a later season that we end up using them. This guy right here, he's pretty old. I expect a lot of you guys to probably already have him already. I do have him Zenkai level 6, and he's fully arts boosted to that 6th panel. He's only at Friendship Rank 3, but at Friendship Rank 3, his key restore speed is 2,560, which isn't the worst. Obviously, it's only going to go up from there. I'm pretty sure he actually does get some key restore speed, key recovery 10% right there at the start of the battle. So he's going to more than likely be our fastest unit here. We'll have to go ahead and compare and contrast, but I think he's going to be good. The only thing that I don't like about this unit is that he prefers strike arts, right? On strike arts hit, he's inflicting -40 to key recovery and heavy bleed, and I'm pretty sure his Z ability is buffing strike attack as well. The saving grace about him, the reason why I want to use him, is because he's Zenkai buffing red and tag future, which is going to be this fusion Zamasu right here. He is one of our boost units. He's an S tier. I expect him to only be an S tier for this season and this season only, but having the double reds and both of them being the Zenkai buffers, I think it's going to be a very strong combo. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out. Do refer to the graphic if you guys need any replacements. Another thing too is make sure you guys are putting on your equipment before starting your fight, because once you get into fight 1, there is no turning back. You're not going to be able to adjust these equipments until you land on a yellow tile. I think that's actually it right there. So we don't want to land on a yellow tile, to be honest with you. And another thing I always tell everyone, since this is a preferably blast-based team, you do want to set your characters over to the blast strategy right here. I believe the Zamasu set to default strike, this Zamasu set to default strike, and then Garlic Jr. set to default strike, so is this Piccolo. So make sure everyone's on the same page, right? Everyone's blast. This is going to be part 1 of 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket, it will be in the description down below. All right, so for the first fight, you have 2 options. So the first option is going to be this 5-fist fight is against Bojack family. The second option is the alternate one. It's going to be the easier fight against the free-to-play Goku fight. I'm going to go ahead and take on the Bojack family, though. All right, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. I'm going to go ahead and sub out both of my red units because of the double blues. Bootanks with the special move tile. This guy's getting damage inflicted on his own over here. And then, I mean, arguably, we should have Super Baby 2 next to the metal cooler, just in case he takes a lot of hits, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, so first unit I do want to get out of the way is the Boo Gene, because he's going to stun a unit on turn 2, and then I'm going to go for the purple Bojack because he blue cards on turn 2, but he's a very slow unit in terms of key restore speed. After that, we'll go for the Gokua, we'll go for the free-to-play Bojack, and then the last 2 fodder units are going to be this Beto and Zanya. So that fight wasn't bad at all, especially because that's the first fight we don't have any super attacks built up. I think that's pretty good. 1.2 million. This cooler has built up his super attack just in one fight alone. I think that's really solid. It's also pretty lucky. The next fight after that is straight ahead of us. 5-fist fight. This is the first difficult fight, right? This is the first warning sign fight, and it looks pretty annoying. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. We're going to put our high tiers on backup, our Z tier and our S tier, and we're going to go in with just our strongest units, essentially. Garlic Jr. is going to be such a huge... I know there's double yellows here, but there's a turn 1 stunner, which is that purple Jiren. This guy's going to make it so that the 4 blocks that he's covering, including the Bootanks, the Super Baby 2, the Zamasu, and the Trunks, he's going to make sure that they don't get stunned, right? That's his ability. That's what I like about him. Piccolo will get the super attack tile. That'll come in handy on turn 3. I think this will be pretty solid. All right, so before we go into the actual attack order, there's a lot of cover changes here. So there's a strike cover for the free-to-play Broly that's provided by the Jiren. There's a strike cover for Bojack that's provided by the Legends Limited Broly. And then there's one Blast Arts mitigation, which is provided by the Frieza, for the full power Frieza. For Frieza, if you're a strike team, you actually have an easier time with this, in my opinion. If you're a blast team, you have to go for the Frieza first because he will blue card you after mitigating that one blast arts, right? But thankfully he has a low key restore speed, so even if he eats it on turn 1, you're still probably going to be able to kill him before he even lands it. And then after the Frieza, we're going to go for the Jiren, the Legends Limited Broly, this Bojack right here, this Goku, and then last but not least, this free-to-play Broly because he does get buffs when he's hit. Okay, so honestly, all things considered, they went down pretty easily. The damage was there for us. 1 million, we did get the full kill. Zamasu did take a little bit of hits, but it's to be expected. There was double blues there. The next is to the left of us, 5 is difficulty fight against Future. Alright, so this is the information we're going to use right here. We'll put these two on backup, also just because they have the super attacks. I don't think this fight's going to be hard at all. And then I'm not worried about the My Stun either. If I was worried about it, I'd have Garlic Jr. in play. So we're going to go ahead and have Super Baby 2 healing up this guy. This guy's also going to be getting that the special move gauge increased tile. That way you can go ahead and build it up a little bit faster, and then Boo tanks at the super attack tile. So attack order here is pretty easy. We're going to go for this Trunks first because he's getting buffs every time you kill his ally. And then the green Mai. So she has a weird stun. She stuns on turn 2, but it's at the end of turn 2. So it's not at the start of turn 2. So it's almost like a turn 3 stun. So you have some time before she even gets it out, thankfully. Then we'll go for this Goku Black, this Zamasu, this Mai, and then Gohan at the end because he does have death buffs. So that one went alright. We got a little bit unlucky there with RNG. So when Zamasu gets hit, he does increase his key restore speed. The Fuse Zamasu, that is. And so he got his super attack on turn 4. I was like, okay, it's going to be fine because other people are faster than him. And no, that was not the case at all. He ended up going first in my attack order just because he got hit prior. So next is straight above us, 4-fist fight against the Wrath of the Dragon. Alright, so the team formation, this is what we're going to use right here. This guy is going to be getting his super attack because he gets 10% as long as there's a Saiyan or a hybrid Saiyan remaining, which obviously there's Dragon Fist Goku on there and the Kid Trunks, so we're going to be good, and the Grand Saiyan I wanted to, so we're going to be good on that. Backup is going to be this guy, and backup Super Baby 2. Alright, so low-key, I think I want to go for the Tapion first since he debuffs your team's damage received turn 1. I think we get him out of the way because our Trunks is going to super attack him with the ultimate, and then our regular sparking Zamasu is going to attack him afterwards, and then Bootanks can super attack this guy. Then we can go for the Dragon Fist Goku, and then after that we can go for this Kid Trunks, the Videl, and then this purple Tapion last because he debuffs you upon getting hit. Alright, so we got the LF on that fight with the Piccolo, so it was a turn 3 win, an early turn 3 win, 1.09 million, we got the full kill. Garlic Jr. is the only one that really took any significant damage, but even then. So next is straight above us once again. It's a 3-fist difficulty fight against all the Brolys. This one is a yikes. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit rough, to be honest with you. Alright, so this is the team information I want to use right here. I know it's a little bit rough, but hear me out. I'm going to try to get the red Broly out of the way first and foremost, and then try to get the yellow Broly with the super attack, and then plus both of my yellows are going to attack. They're going to attack last, right? Even if I don't get both of them out of the way on turn 1, even if they stun, these 4 are going to be, these 4 blocks are going to be safe because of the Garlic Jr. coverage, right? So, should be okay. So, Ultra Broly has a strike/blast cover for the red Broly and the yellow Broly, and then he stuns a unit on turn 2. The red Broly, he has a strike cover change for the Ultra Broly. Then the green Broly, he has a strike cover for Ultra Broly and the EX yellow base Broly. And then last but not least, the yellow HP buffer Broly, the Sparking, he has a cover change for the Ultra Broly. This is crazy for a strike team to go against. For us, though, we're going to go for the red Broly first. He is stunning a unit on turn 2. And then after that, we're going to go for the Ultra Broly. He's also stunning a unit on turn 2. And then we're going to go for this green Broly, the yellow Broly, the sparking one, and then this yellow EX base one. And then the blue one is going to go last because he does get buffs when hit. So that one actually worked out pretty well for us. We got both of the stunner units out on turn 1, which is huge for us, honestly. Next is straight above us again, 3/5 difficulty fight. This is another difficult fight. Ultra Hit is here. He's going to be the main priority pretty much for us. So I don't think this fight's going to be that bad. So let's go ahead and just leave Super Baby 2 on backup right here. Leave this guy on backup as well, since he does have 100% to his special move gauge, but there's double purples. So let's go ahead and just save him for now. This guy's going to get a key restore speed tile. That way he can go ahead and just snipe out the hit as first and foremost, hopefully. And then we'll go ahead and allow this guy to just start building his super attack as fast as possible. The attack order here is pretty easy. You go for the hit first. He's going to stun you at the end of turn 1, and he's going to stun you below 50% HP. You don't want him to do that. He also has a strike/blast cover for the Kale and Caulifla. After you get the ultra hit out of the way, we will go for the Kale and Caulifla. Then we'll go for the purple Kefla, the Vados, the Kaba, and then Champa at the end. We got the LF with Piccolo once again. Turn 3 win, 1.1 million, pretty easy fight over. Look at our super attacks, dude. Let's go. These guys actually work pretty well together. And the only thing that comes in between, like their synergy being damn near perfect, is Bootanks being slightly faster than the Zamasu. If Bootanks was slower than the Zamasu, or Zamasu was just faster than the Bootanks, these two would be perfect. So next is straight above us, 5/5 difficulty fight. It is against, well, Resurrection F, essentially. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. There's double purple, so let's keep Trunks on backup. There's double green, so let's put the Bootank, or not the Bootanks, the Super BB2 on backup. So first unit, I do want to go for the Squeeze first, because he's going to stun you on turn 2. And then we'll go for this Frieza since he transforms on turn 2, the Super Saiyan Blue Goku afterwards, the Golden Frieza, and then the Shisami. And then we'll go for the Vegeta last, because he is mitigating 1 blast arts. Thankfully, he doesn't really do much after that, right? He's just mitigating 1 blast arts. All right, yet another LF right there. And I was actually wrong. So the red Frieza transformed on turn 1, like right off rip. So there's that. All right, again, we're just sticking to the left right here. We're going straight above us, 3/5 difficulty fight against Saiyan Saga. So this is the team formation we'll use right here. There's double blues, so let's take off a red, and there's double reds, so let's take off a yellow. So the first unit I'm going to take here is going to be the Blue Nappa, since he's a debuffer right here, a pretty significant debuffer. I'm only taking him first because my Trunks is attacking first. I have him on a yellow tile. He's going to turn his super into the ultimate arts, and he's going to attack before the Bootanks. After I get him out of the way, Bootanks will super this guy and kill him. Raditz, if you can't kill Nappa and Raditz turn 1, then just go for the Raditz, because Raditz will super attack you on turn 1. After that, I'm going to go for the blue Cyberman. This guy also gets a guaranteed blue card on turn 4 because he's getting 30% to his super every single turn. And then we'll go for the Ape Vegeta. We'll go for the yellow Cyberman, and then the purple one at the end, because he debuffs your team's damage received and health restoration once he dies, so death debuffs. Another turn 3 LF from the Piccolo right there. Pretty easy cleanup. Not even a million points off of that for real? I guess it's whatever. Alright, so next is straight above us, 5/5 difficulty fight against the girls team. Alright, so this is the team formation here. So double blues, we're going to take out Zamasu out, and then double greens, we'll take out our Super Baby 2 right here. I think this is fine right here in terms of the team formation. We don't have any super attacks except for our guaranteed ones. So maybe we'll take a little bit of damage here, but it should be alright in the long run. Okay, so cover changes. So the yellow 18 has a blast and a strike cover for Vados and the Kiawe. The Kiawe has a strike cover for 18, and that's it. That's all there is for the cover changes. If you are a strike team, though, keep in mind that yellow 18 debuffs your team's strike damage for 2 turns. Very annoying unit. For our attack order, we're going to go for the yellow 18 first, and then we're going to go for the Kiawe after that. And another thing to keep in mind is that the Urine is debuffing the middle row and the column, so like basically like the cross shape right there. But since we have Garlic Jr. in play, I don't care as much about the debuffs in that area as I should. So we're kind of just going to ignore that. That's why my team formation kind of just stayed the same. And Brienne is also, she's debuffing the middle row and column on turn 3. And then after all those units are out of the way, you can go for the Vados and then the Kale last. So definitely an annoying fight just because of all the debuff shenanigans that are going on right there. 1.4 million, we still did good. The next, would you believe it or not, we're going ahead of us. 3/5 difficulty fight against event exclusive. Alright, so this is the team formation we are going to be using right here. Trunks on backup because of the double purples. This yellow cooler on backup because of the double reds. I know Garlic Jr. is missing a heal or a support tile right here, but it's okay. I think this is more than fine. I want to prioritize the special move gauge charge rate tiles. Our attack order here is pretty simple. So 18 first because she's giving debuffs for damage received every single turn. And then this Boo because he'll stun you on turn 3. We'll go for the Goku Black, and then we'll go for the 13, Gohan, and then Tapion at the end because he does have debuffs once you hit him. So that was a pretty easy fight, I'm not going to lie to you guys. We did get the full kill right there. It was only a 3-5 difficulty, 1.5 million, and we are chilling. We did burn some super attacks, but it is what it is. Next is straight above us, difficult stage, the Boos, bro. I don't like this fight. This fight's annoying. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. There's double blues, so let's go ahead and put this guy on backup right here. And the only reason why I'm putting this guy on backup is just because of the fact that I want the stronger units in, i.e. the Zenkai units. All right, so there's only really 2 covers you have to worry about here. So the Buuhan, he has a strike cover for the Evil Boos, the Legends Limited Kid Buu, and the free-to-play Super Buu. And then the Evil Buu has a blast cover for the Red Buuhan. For our attack order, we do go for the Buu-Tanks first because he will super attack you turn 1. He has a decent key restore speed, so he is the highest priority here. And if we can just kill him with our ultimate from our Trunks, hopefully that gives us leeway to super attack this guy with our Buu-Tanks and kill him right off rip. If not, we're going to get cover changed by that Evil Buu, which is going to be unfortunate. But after him, we'll go for the Ultra Buu. We'll go for the Super Buu before he stuns us on turn 3. And then we'll go for the Kid Buu, and then Evil Buu is going to be last. Alright, so we actually did get the full kill right there, which is huge for us. So the Trunks was able to one-shot the Buu-Tanks with his ultimate arts. Our Buu-Tanks wasn't able to one-shot the Buuhan. So we did get cover changed by the Super Buu. We did get hit by the Evil Buu, I mean. And then the Super Buu did activate his stun. Thankfully, he activated it onto our Buu-Tanks right here. And so he was in range of the Garlic Jr., so it didn't really matter. If you guys are worried about the stun, but you do have the similar team to mine, probably just go for the Buu-Tanks, the Buuhan, and then the Super Buu, or, you know, even go for the Ultra Buu before the Buuhan. Lots of Boos right here, lots of different, like, this fight's just annoying. Alright, so the next fight is straight above us, 4-5 difficulty fight against Vegeta Clan. I'm not too concerned about this. Or, well, I mean, there's a Goku here. This is, I don't know what to call this. This is like when Trunks makes his first appearance. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. So purple on backup because of the 3 yellows here. And then we'll put a yellow on backup because of the double reds. Alright, so first unit I will take out is going to be the yellow Trunks because Zamasu, the unfused, the sparking Zamasu will attack him first, and then Buu-Tanks will finish him off, hopefully. And then we'll super attack this guy with our fused Zamasu, who turns that super into the ultimate arts. These 2 are the highest priority here. And then after that, we'll go for the sparking Super Saiyan Vegeta, the EX units, and then we'll go for this Goku last, because this Goku does have death buffs. Alright, so we got another turn 3 LF from the Zamasu, so we're chilling here. 1.3 million, easy. Look at our super attack, see, that's beautiful. And so for the final fight of the video, it's going to be straight above us, 4-5 difficulty fight against the Fusion, or well, it's specifically just Vegeta right here. Okay, so this is the team formation I want to use right here. I'm going to put Zamasu on backup, and I'm going to put the Metal Cooler on backup. The only reason when Zamasu is going on backup, the Fusion, the Legends Limited one, is because this guy has a super attack versus this guy not having a super. He would get his super attack in this fight, mind you, but it wouldn't be on turn 1. So you guys kind of already have a brief understanding of how this fight works, right? So there's 2 counters here. So both of the Ultras have mitigations. The yellow Ultra has a mitigation for Blast, and the red Ultra has a mitigation for Strike. Thankfully, this time around, the Super Vegito doesn't Strike cover anyone. The Vegito Blue doesn't have a Blast cover for anyone. The the Ultra Super Vegito does have a Strike cover for the Legends Limited Vegito Blue and the UVB. So that one, a little bit rough. For our attack order here, though, it's pretty straightforward. We're gonna go for the UVB first, and then we're gonna go for the fusing Vegito. You cannot let these guys fuse. They fuse on turn 3, so you got to kill them before turn 3. Then after that, I'm unsure if I should go for the Vegito Blue or the Super Vegito. I think we're gonna go ahead and just do the Super Vegito Blue. And then this guy's the only fodder unit, this regular sparking VB, the purple, and then the yellow pretty much always goes last, unless you're strike teams. Alright, so we did get the full kill. We needed the rush though, 100%. Look at how close this guy was to a super attack too. That's actually kind of terrifying. Garlic Jr., I need to remember, if I'm going to go up against this fight, I need to put Super Baby 2 next to the Garlic Jr., to be honest with you. Like, it's actually insane how much times I've came into this fight with Garlic Jr., and he just absolutely gets... I might start, like, just not bringing Garlic Jr. to this fight, to be honest with you. There's no green unit here. I don't really see an upside of bringing Garlic Jr. to this fight. I don't know why you guys keep letting me do it. All right, so that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for part 1. Let's see where we lie on the leaderboard with a whopping 16 million points. 17. Honestly, I thought it was going to be worse. I thought we were going to be like in the 50 millions, 30 millions. That's not the worst thing in the world right there. 16 million, we'll take that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.